All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're going to be grinding the Retro Finest program. So, this was a program that basically, I think a lot of people were waiting on. Basically, Retro Finest series got a lot of flashbacks to guys legends and flashbacks of guys on former teams. Like we have Justin Turner on the Dodgers. No surprise there. It seems like he always gets this kind of card. You also have Gary Carter on the Mets. Again, no surprise. Usually he ends up on a Mets card at some point. I'm just surprised they haven't done one for his Expos card. You do have Paul Goldschmidt on the D-backs. You have Gary Sheffield on the Dodgers. And then you have Andrew Miller 99 on the Guardians featuring a circle changeup. So those are the cards that we can go for today. Obviously, I want to get Gary Carter because my Mets squad, we're out of catchers. If I go to my Mets squad for a second, I'll address my New Jersey team in a second. What's up, Poopin? How are you? But for my Mets squad, I'm really getting down to the last bit of who I can put in there. I mean, Lindor was super fractured. Vientos, his card was not far enough. Not far enough. Should be the next one though. Wait, I thought that one was already super fractured. Oh, maybe it was Beatty who I was thinking of. I don't know. Beatty was already super fractured. So, gosh, I don't remember. But either way, Vientos, his card was super fractured, as was Lindor's live series. So we have that option. Soto's finest was also super fractured. So now I'm at the live series Soto and I'm running out there. Piazza was also super fractured. His 99 is in there. So with Alvarez and Piazza both super fractured, that really only leaves Gary Carter for catcher for me, but he would likely be the last one that I have. I forget who was in center that was super fractured for me. Mullins was already super fractured, and so was Beltran. So I don't know. Maybe Ashburn was always there. I don't remember. Either way, yeah, I know, gamer. You told me you were going to add Justin Turner to your team, although I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't add him to the Mets, but you do you. I really keep it strictly to guys who have Mets as their team. You know, you could call me weird all you want, but I'm a firm believer in that. So that's all the cards we got there. Justin Turner, Gary Sheffield, Paul Goldschmidt, Gary Carter, Andrew Miller, rounding it out. Ooh, they're going to want some strikeouts with relief and closing pitchers. Dang. Primary. Okay, so a lot of positions here. Also, yeah. Finest. Oh, finest series? Oh, wait, they're saying this does not include the 2025 finest, so they want retro finest. All right, well, I'll have to do that later. For now, though, let's do some of these moments, and it looks like each one is, or if we do all five, that'll get me to 50, so I'll have Turner and Carter to add. I don't think this is going to take me long at all. I think this is going to be, this might take me an hour. And then what I do after that, no idea. Didn't really think that far ahead.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
But now we're at the point in the year where, you know, getting content is really going to be difficult. I mean, you could do mini seasons, you could do Diamond Quest, you could do Conquest. So there are options. It's just, do I really want to do that? And my answer to that is only if it really gets me, only if it really serves a purpose. Otherwise, if I'm doing it just to do it, not really a very fun stream, you know. Then I really don't know what to tell you other than you could do. Oh, good for you. Enjoy Cal. I guess you could try superfractoring the lineup, play out La Graza. Which, by the way, guys, I changed it up, and I'm back to the La Graza 1.0 stadium, the one with the low walls. And I did that because I really do want to focus on pitching, and I don't want to waste the stats of my starters and just keep throwing in scrubs. I don't want to do that. I can still hit home runs at the La Graza that with the low walls. I don't think that's ever been an issue. Obviously, doing it at La Graza 2.0 is easier, yes. But I really do. I don't want to sacrifice my pitching for my batting. Like, especially when both can be achieved. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, SB Champ. Don't apologize. Look, I've been late a number of times to streams. Sometimes I don't even stream until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes I even had to push streams to 6 o'clock. So don't ever apologize for not being here on time. If you're here, great. If you're not, I understand. Life happens. Besides, I know you've had some medical issues recently, so totally understand. I'm not going to hold that against you. Oh, there you go. And look at that. We get Justin Turner. All right, next up is 4 Total Bases with Paul Goldschmidt. Excuse me. Exactly. That's the way I'm doing it. I'm just gonna do the moments, and then that way I don't have to do as many of the missions. Although maybe it should have been the other way around. Maybe I should have just done the missions first and then worry about the moments. Okay, so what's your confusion? There you go. Just take it. Take it and run with it. I mean, you got Ellie. That's all that matters. Right. You have to use retro finest cards. So so look at the cards that you have with that are in the program, the Justin Turner and Gary Carter. Those are the type of cards you should be using. But honestly, I think there's only one mission for that, and that's the Parallel XP for Retro Finest, and those are only 1,000, so I wouldn't go too crazy. I mean, the other stat missions are just, you know, Parallel XP with Turner, with Carter, which if you do all the moments, you can only do it with them two. By the time you get it all done, you're probably done with the program anyway.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
There we go. Thank you, Goldschmidt. Sheffield needs one extra base hit. Okay, no problem. And then all that's left is Andrew Miller.
Ball.
Yeah, I don't know how I was able to hit so well with him in the moment. Maybe they just had pity on me. But yeah, generally speaking, I don't like using this Gary Carter card. I'm actually kind of glad that it came out towards the end of the year. I mean, I'll still try to superfractor it, but it's not going to be the end of the world to me if I don't get it superfractored.
Ball inside.
I called Gary Carter a she?
He's out.
Did I? If I did, that's my mistake. I didn't mean to. Oh. Sorry for the next content. Oh, you mean... Yeah, I was talking it over with Gamer, and I agree with his prediction, which is that this next XP reward path, this is probably going to be the forever one. Usually they do 10 innings, and then the 11th inning is the forever path.
Got him.
Yeah, sure.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike. Ball, that's out.
So whatever cards you missed out at the beginning of the year, you have a chance. You have a chance in this path to be able to get the other ones, or the ones that you missed. I mean, that's not really going to apply to me because I already got all of them. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Gary Sheffield.
I mean, you shouldn't just buy Soto for the next program. You should buy Soto because he is a really good card. Like, even if he weren't on the Mets and that kind of card came out, I would be saying it's still a great card. Come on, Sheffield. I really would like to move on. Yep. It's smooth. That's what it is. It's smooth.
That's a ball. 1-0.
Well, he's leaning because that's the Soto shuffle. That's part of his game. What he's trying to do by leaning forward is try to shrink the zone. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make it so that the umpire calls it a ball instead of a strike. Yeah. That's something that, I mean, when you play baseball, they tell you to look the ball into the zone. About what? Said about what? What? About Soto? You don't like Soto now? Ah, okay.
Ball 2. 2-2 now. The count's full.
They really made Andrew Miller look slimmed down. Like, I thought he was bigger in person. Was he bigger in person, or is that about right? Was he very lean?
Yeah. No ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's off the plate. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Cody Bellinger rumors coming back to the Dodgers 5 to 6 years with a player option. And what, they're going to put him in center? Uh-oh. There's ball in. Okay.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, I wouldn't put him at first base, or not with Freddie Freeman there.
Ball, that's inside.
And their center fielder, isn't that Pages? Strike 3, sit down with Mookie at well, no, Mookie. Hold on. Let's go check the Dodgers. Mookie is center. Oh yeah, Pages is Andy Pages is the center fielder. Maybe they move him to right, but I mean, then you can't go after Tucker. So, Mets release Frankie Montas. Good riddance. Seriously, that was by far the dumbest signing the Mets could have ever done. I'm glad that Stearns at least doesn't have so much as an ego that they were willing to keep him around for next year. I'm glad that he realized his mistake and took it down, or took it. Yeah. Although we're still left with the. Don't get me wrong, we're still left with Clay Holmes' contract. If Griffin Canning didn't get hurt, maybe he could have been solid for the Mets. But once he got hurt, it was just downhill after that. Right, so we'll do Jock Peterson, McCutchen, Bautista, no thanks. Kipnis, Rollins, Turner, because we're going to need Turner. Can Headley play first? He can. And I can't believe I don't have any other finest cards. Syndergaard, I don't think he's retired. I think he wanted to give it like one more shot, but I think he will retire after this. Yeah. All right, I think that'll work for now. Who do I have in my bullpen? Ooh, I do have Rob Nen. I forgot about Nen. So I could probably start with him. Oh, only him. Okay, fine. That's fine. We'll just use Rob Nen. You know what I'm surprised about? They didn't throw in any starting pitchers for this. It's only Andrew Miller, and he's a reliever, so unless there are already finest guys. Let's see. I don't think I have Arenado. Because otherwise he would be in my lineup. I guess I don't have Veritek either. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have Arenado. Oh, because he was part of the multiplayer. That's right. And I went with someone else. Alright, whatever. Ah, shoot. You don't like Manny Machado? Why? Alright, let's go play that game against the White Sox. Yeah. Excuse me. I mean, there's a lot of players like that in a lot of sports, not just baseball. So why does Machado stick out to you?
Hey! 0-1. Hey! Hey!
Strike three, sit down. Ah, crud.
Batting third, the second baseman, Lenny
Why not?
Nope.
Oh, does he?
Hey! 2.
Okay.
1 ball.
I don't
2
think
strikes.
he's in my bullpen. Let me see. I have Gregory Soto. I have Ryan Helsley. Yeah, I don't have Rogers here.
Hey!
So I don't think I got to worry about it.
Runner!
Maybe you can steal.
3!
Strike 3, sit down.
One zero. Timeout. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody.
No, this is the original La Graza. This is the first one. All-time finest players. Even though that went foul, they're calling it a home run. Oh, look, Graza.
Ball. That's inside.
You're funny.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nice.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Chase
Enjoy Miller.
Headley.
Yeah, that's why when a lot of people play at La Graza, they try to bunt. I would too, but I'm not looking to go crazy here. I'm just trying to get this going.
Ball 1, no strikes. Time. That ball bounced over.
Now pitching for the
We're
White
gonna
Sox,
say that's a
number
move
61,
double.
Mike
Oh well.
Vassell.
No. Inside.
Nice. uh Wow, a 999 foot home run. Can you imagine that? What would a nearly 1,000 foot home run even look like?
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 70, Tyler Alexander.
That's going to get caught. That's okay.
Hey! Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. 3!
Strike 3, sit down.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 24, Michael A. Taylor.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0. Ball 2. Ah! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, I'm really surprised the AI is not smart enough to recognize that any ball that stays within the stays in front of home plate, like the catcher could just grab it and just tag the runner. But I guess the AI is so coded to the point where it just says, "Oh, well, I get the ball and it's fair play. I gotta get it to first base." You know? It's very peculiar. I mean, it's expected, but at the same time, it's very peculiar.
Ball 1.
It is. Well, this is La Garza, just not with all the tall walls and everything. I went with the low ones.
Hey! 0-1. Three!
Strike 3, sit down. Still need to get strikeouts with Rob Ned. I mean, not that it's important right now. Just relievers need to get strikeouts in, or 10 strikeouts, or 13 actually. Strike 3, sit out.
Yeah!
No, I actually didn't like that that stadium. I'd honestly rather just keep it in MLB The Show 21 or 22, whichever one it was popular in. I know it was introduced in 21, but I don't know if they brought it back for 22.
Timeout. That hopped over. 2 bases.
Honestly, as long as they don't outlaw or they don't prevent players from playing in stadiums like this, I'll just be happy with. I'll just be happy like that. You know, I hope they allow players to make La Graza next year. Maybe even another stadium next year that'll. That'll really help the community in getting
Pitching for the White Sox,
the parallel
number
XP.
40, Tyler Gilbert.
Time. That ball got him. First base.
Now batting, first baseman Chase Headley.
For a second there, I thought the first baseman was going to tag my runner.
Off the plate, ball one. Timeout. Ground rule double. Timeout. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 55, Frazier Ellard.
You like Justin Turner's card? All right, well. Yeah, I know the Justin Turner card is always a Dodgers card. It's always a popular one in MLB The Show. I don't know how long they've been doing it, but I do know that they've been doing it at least since last year. I think he had a Retro Finest card since last year, maybe even in 23. But it's always been a popular card.
2 bases.
I mean, how can I argue? It's by far the best version. It's his best version. I believe it.
Ball, that's outside.
No, he was never.
He's up.
He was never that good with the.
Number 71.
He was never that good with the Mets.
Boozer.
I mean, I think it took me a few tries, but I eventually hit the home run with him that enabled me to get it done.
Time. That ball bounced over. 2 bases. Boom! That got him. Take your base.
You need to make them no doubters.
Nope. That's inside.
That's how I got mine done. Nice, Bautista.
Timeout. Ground rule double.
They say ground rule double, and yet I just got a score, and Andrew McCutchen is not even on base, so...
Ball inside. Two balls, no strikes. Hey! Timeout. That hopped over. Two bases.
All right, I think I can go one more inning with
Ball, that's
Rob
off the
Nen.
plate. Hey! Hey! One ball, two strikes.
Not going to be able to
Foul!
get to
That ball's foul!
Ooh, foul ball. I'll take it.
Yep, that ball went out. Three!
Strike 3, sit down. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the strikeouts with Rob Nen.
Hey! Ball. One ball, two strikes, the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! No balls, two strikes. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down.
Pitching for the White Sox, number 60, Brian Hudson.
That's outside. We got a ground rule double. Two bases.
Of course we do.
Timeout. That ball bounced over. Ground rule double. Timeout. Ground rule double. Two bases.
Ugh. You know what, guys? I've been sneezing all day.
Hey!
I hope I'm not getting sick. I mean, I'm starting to develop a bit of a cough.
Hey! Two.
It would suck if I
No
get
balls,
sick
two strikes.
during Thanksgiving. Oh, forget about it. My family would never let me even around. That would suck. Then what am I going to do for Thanksgiving? If I can't spend it with them, I'm going to end up staying at home. I can't even go into work.
Ball, that's outside.
Ugh. Holidays are always the worst time to get sick. Last year freaking sucked. I got the stomach virus or whatever, the bug that was going around
0-1's the count.
last year, and that was around Christmas.
2.
It was like we couldn't even celebrate Christmas, and that was my niece's first Christmas. So we had to, we pushed it off a week, yeah.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
It's awful. But you know what? That's what I get for being around people.
Foul ball.
Just get sick. You know? Everyone at work that I knew was coming down with something. Everyone. Heck, I had to send our anchor home Saturday night because he told me he was feeling sick, and it was like, okay, are you going to be able to make it? He said he would try, and then the engineer was like, listen, he either goes home or he tries to push through it. I was like, that's your choice. And he said he would go home. So he went home. I'm sure he didn't want to do it, but it was either try to push through the rest of the night or go home now. Yeah, I'll tell you, after Easter, or when I celebrated Easter with my family one year, my aunt had bronchitis, and unfortunately, I got it from her, and it was a disaster. Like, people were legitimately scared. They're like, dude, you're sick. I'm like, no, I'm not sick. It's just bronchitis. They're like, still, no, stay away.
White Sox, the center fielder, number 24, Michael A. Taylor. Now pitching, Ryan Helsley.
How are you supposed to stop coughing? How about maybe provide some cough drops? Maybe that'll help.
0-2.
You know, like, I don't understand that. How exactly is a person supposed to stop themselves from coughing? If they have to cough, they gotta cough.
0-1. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down. So then how the hell are you supposed to stop coughing? If they're not going to give anything to help you, then how are you supposed to do it? That doesn't make any sense.
3.
I'm sure you told them with a different temperament, but I would have told them to go F off.
2 bases.
Like, deal with it. Because unless you're going to give me something to help,
0-1's the count.
I'm not going to be able to stop coughing.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball one. Aye!
Well, do your best not to do anything that would get you there, and you won't have to go there.
Yeah! Timeout. That ball got him right there.
Honestly, when you said it was a bad night to
Timeout.
be at the
That ball
hospital,
bounced over.
I thought you
Ground
were
rule
just
double.
talking about the food service.
Ball inside. Timeout. That hopped over. 2 bases. Aye! 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3!
Ah, darn it.
Ball. Time. That ball got him.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 49, Jordan Leisure.
Timeout. Ground rule double.
Yeah, exactly. Insurers and the hospitals. That's all it's about. It's sad what the American healthcare system has become. It really is sad. And look, it's improved immensely. The science of medicine has improved so much since the start of the U.S. But there became a time where it became more important to get the money than it was of actually taking care of people. El Super Diamante. Hey, it helps me with parallel XP, and it helps me get programs done. So you could call it whatever. I just call it exactly what I need.
Ball, that's just out. Counts full. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
Strike 3, sit down. I don't know how many strikeouts Helsley has at this point. Let's see. Oh, 16. Okay. So yeah, that's enough then. Oh, look at Helsley. Helsley's all the way over there. Or behind the pitcher. Look.
Timeout. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody.
I mean, certainly can't use it online. So, if you can't use it online, what's the point?
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nolan Arenado.
Look, believe me, I resisted it for a long time, but that was because I was afraid of being kicked
Timeout.
off of this game for a month, and I didn't want to be kicked off. You know, I didn't realize that only applied if you tried to use the stadium online, which I don't even try to do.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
I could tell you a lot of multiplayer programs would get done fairly quickly.
Timeout. That hopped over.
Like, you thought I was fast getting this most recent multiplayer program done in a couple days? I think if I played here online, I would get the
Time. That ball bounced
I would
over.
get it done in a matter of one stream. That's all it wouldn't even take me more than one stream to get this
Timeout.
get it done.
Roll double.
I mean, look, people have used stadiums like Costco headquarters online. So, just not this year. They removed it, which is a shame.
We got a ground rule double. 2 bases. He's safe.
Yeah, I did play at Polo Grounds for a while at the beginning, but never did anything for me. I don't know. It felt like this year was a struggle online for me personally.
No, that's foul.
Say it's foul and then still credit me with the home run. Oh God, what are we doing here?
Hey! Ah!
Strike three, sit down. Yeah, I wish I had realized that a while ago. Ah, dang it. Wasn't quick enough.
Yeah! 0-1's the count. Nope, that's a ball. Hey!
Strike three, sit down.
Leading off for New Jersey, the catcher, Gary
Go for it.
Carter.
Go for it. Who cares?
Hey! Ball, that's out.
This freaking stadium is so
Yep,
glitched.
I got him. Take your base. One zero.
Ah, well, oh well.
Hey! 0-1.
Nice.
Hey! Timeout. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody. That pitch is out.
No.
Timeout.
Well, that worked out.
Bounced over. Ground rule double.
Ah, shoot.
Timeout. Ground rule double.
I mean, good thing they added this Jose Bautista card to the game. Otherwise, doing this finest line or retro finest lineup would be kind of hard to do.
We got a ground rule double. 2 bases.
Poor Jordan Leisure. He's going to have to pitch even though he's completely out of energy.
Timeout. Ball got him right there.
But not my fault. Just playing at La Graza. That's all. Excuse me.
That ball's foul.
Okay. Have fun.
Time. That ball bounced over. 2 bases. That's a ball. Aye.
Dang. I mean, I should probably wrap this up, you know? I'm like literally 7 outs away from ending this. Or from this ending, so...
1 ball.
Well, no,
2
actually, it would be, let's see, 10 outs. So, yeah, maybe I should wrap this up. But, of course, Chase Headley and all these guys that are hitting it out of the ballpark and everything, they're not going to make it easy. I mean, technically, I could have just quit a long time ago.
Timeout. That ball bounced over. Ground rule double.
After all, I had the strikeouts and I had the hits, and there's no doubt I have the parallel XP with the finest, with Gary Carter, and with Justin Turner. So that's not the issue here. I guess the issue is the stats. Just making sure that the stats are complete because I may need them in order to finish this out.
Timeout. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody.
They cut off the Jose Bautista bat flip. Maybe one more inning with Helsley.
Aye. Aye. 2. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye. 0-1's the count. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye. 0-1. Aye. 0-2's the count. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. Wow, he hit a home run from second base. I suppose that's easier than hitting it from home plate.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Nice. I would, but I'm so... I've only got one more out to give up. And then I just gotta get 3, and then I'm done. So I might as well finish it. I'm basically trying to get myself out by normal swinging. No, this is not going to take me 3 hours. As much as I would like it to, because then that way I don't have to spend the rest of the stream trying to figure out what it is that I want to do.
Yep, that got him.
Jeez,
First base.
Leisure. I know you're upset about the score and everything, but come on.
Ball
Not
one,
my
no
fault the
strikes.
White Sox haven't gone to anyone else. I'm just a man pushing buttons. Nice, Turner. All right. Finally, it's over.
Now pitching, Gregory
Okay.
Soto.
All right.
Hey!
Hopefully it does help you. Didn't you say yesterday it helped you?
Ah!
Or you felt better after having some of it?
Hey!
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! Ah! Nope, that's inside. Hey! 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 3.
Okay. All right. I was just asking. Jeez. 11 home runs for Jose Bautista. uh, that could have only been a diamond. Well, let's see. Should have gotten it done. Yep, there we go. Just like that, it's done. The only thing I did not do is hit home runs with the first baseman. That's the only thing I did not do. But, hey, we got it done, so... Okay, guys, that's going to do it for me. No, I'm just kidding. But see, this is what I was worried about happening when I did this stream. Like, I was worried that I wasn't going to have anything to have as a backup. So that's the problem when you get to this point in the year, when you don't have anything to do. Oh, Curtis Granderson was the other one who got done. That's right. Granderson, Piazza, Vientos, and Lindor. They were all the ones that I got done yesterday. Okay. Good. Oh, by the way, I did want to give you guys an update on this. So someone did sell me Jason Hayward, so his 99 overall card, which means now this whole lineup is full of 99s. Or, well, not this whole lineup. After all, we have an issue at first base, but we got some solid cards in here. And other not so solid ones, but we'll figure that out. But essentially, this is what the lineup will look like. And I'm kind of tempted to take this team online, or not online, but I'm tempted to take this team to play versus CPU, and let's see what happens. This time we'll go with the Colorado Rockies, or go up against the Colorado Rockies. See how that works out.
And now, please welcome your New Jersey Wolves.
I'm going to try and get some parallel XP with my New Jersey lineup.
Nope, that's a ball.
Because I really had no other plans for today. I mean, I could have done the World Series Conquest map. I could have done that. But I feel like eventually I should get started on the New Jersey lineup. So the sooner that I could get started on it, the better. Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ball one's the count.
Good luck.
Ball one. Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, online play, it's hard.
Oh and 1.
You know, I realized something. I don't need to pitch a full game with or I don't need to do 3 innings with the guys in the bullpen. I could just do 6 with Charlie and 3 without Leiter. And that'll probably get them parallel XP.
Timeout. That ball bounced over. Ground rule double.
Bold statement. Better than Mike Piazza. Better than Pete Rose. Oh, well, not Pete Rose, but Johnny Bench. Yogi Berra.
Timeout. Ground rule double.
Also, I have no idea why Tice is batting higher than Teal or any of the other
Ground rule
diamonds.
double.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
2 bases.
Number 66, Ronzi Contreras.
Aye. Ah.
Oh my god. Just go back home.
Timeout. That hopped over. 2 bases.
0 progress made in what?
Timeout. That ball bounced over. Ground rule double. Timeout. Ground rule
Now
double.
pitching for the Rockies.
2 bases, everybody.
Number 58, Lucas Gilbreth.
Ball.
Oh, wow. Well, mini seasons, that's hard to do because mini seasons you only get 3 innings. Like, if you want to make progress in the finest program, you should be playing a 9-inning game. Okay, all right, whatever floats your boat.
Time. That ball bounced over. 2 bases.
Nice.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 57, Angel Chivili.
Timeout. That hopped over. 2 bases.
That's the only thing that stopped me from scoring that run.
We got a ground rule double. 2 bases.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 38, Victor Vodnik.
Foul ball.
Dang.
Timeout. Ground rule double.
How you doing? Yeah, everything's good. We just got and I'm, just trying to get some parallel XP with them.
Timeout. Ground rule double.
Now pitching for
It's having
Colorado,
some problems.
number 54, Seth Halverson.
Aye.
Yeah, well, I
One for the
mean,
count.
that's usually the problem with a lot of these team builds.
That's a ball.
You know, the
1 ball, 2
bullpens are
strikes to
usually
count.
not going to end up being very good. That's why, I mean, you look
That's
even
ball
at
2.
my Mets one. Yeah, you have Gregory Soto, you have Tyler Rogers, you have Edwin Diaz,
Timeout. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody.
and you have Ryan Helsley, sure. Not to mention John Franco, but that's, 5 pitchers? I still need 2 more. 2 or 3 more. So, I mean, at least you have Yamamoto as a reliever. If you're not already using him as a reliever, you should. I mean, it wasn't even that far away. The doing well here, it was lagging. Yeah, I noticed that. I thought maybe there was something wrong with my stream. I mean, it could be on my end. If I was experiencing it around the same time that you were, then it was definitely on my end. Okay. Yeah, at this point, I think that's really what a lot of MLB The Show players do. Like, I've been working on my Mets squad, so It could be, it may not be.
Leading off for the Rockies,
I don't know,
the left
to be
fielder,
totally honest
Jordan
with you. But either way, if there's an issue with the stream, I'll try to fix it, whatever it is. I don't know. I just saw it lagging, and Dark Knight was also saying it was lagging too. So I'm wondering if maybe there was an issue. I mean, so far it's been all right, but
0-2 is the count. Aye.
I don't know what to tell you honestly. But
Ball, that's inside.
anytime I see an issue, I know it's going to be something I have to be on the lookout for.
Ball, that's out. Ah. 2 balls, 1 strike.
We'll see. We'll see. So far, it's doing all right.
Ball, that's out. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3.
Strike 3. Sit down. I'm just gaining some parallel XP with my all New Jersey lineup. So all these players that are in my lineup right now, these are all guys who were born in New Jersey, according to MLB The Show 25. I'm just trying to get them super fractured. Think of it as like a theme build.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, like a lot of people tend to do, they tend to do like team themed builds,
2-0.
lineup builds, and then some people like to go specifically on accomplishments. Maybe some of them like Miles, certain card series. You know, that kind of stuff. Basically, we're at this point in the year where
Full count.
there aren't any other programs to grind. I already finished up the Retro Finest one. So there's no point in me, and there's no other programs for me to grind. So I'm kind of at this point now.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 55, Juan Mejia.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, Hoopin. Have fun with your brother.
Nope, that's inside.
Yep. Yeah. I knew he was from from Connecticut. Although what I initially thought of him was that he was from another country. Like, he just had the Hispanic look, so I just assumed he was a foreign-born individual. I didn't know he was from Connecticut. You know what's funny, Dark Knight, is I was able to get a picture with him when I went to a Mets game once. I had the special. I had the little thing that allowed me to go on the field for batting practice, and he was signing autographs. I didn't have anything for him to sign, so I just asked him if we could take a picture. So, really nice dude. I think it also helped with my case that all I wanted was a picture. Like, I wasn't trying to get guys to sign balls, and you know how some people judge you if you're like an adult and you're having athletes sign memorabilia for you. You know, so I think taking the picture, the athletes were more willing to do, because it's like, what am I going to do? Yeah, I'm sure he is. He is nice. I mean, he took a couple of seconds, and it really didn't take much effort from him. Just nice pictures, or just a nice little pose for the picture, and then he was back to signing autographs for all the little kids. He wasn't the only one either. I also got David Peterson. I got Kodai Senga. And then I also got Steve Cohen as well. So now I've taken a picture with both owners of the New York Mets, because I already had a picture with Alex Cohen. Now I got a picture with Steve Cohen.
1-1.
I take it that Steve does not like getting pictures, or does not like having a... Let me put it this way. I don't think he's as comfortable meeting the fans as his wife is. Alex is very good with the fans. I could tell. She's very interactive. She always wants to say hello to fans. She's always willing to be around the stadium. I've noticed that about her. Steve, I really haven't seen him too much at those kinds of events, and even seeing him down on the field was kind of a surprise. For me, at least. Maybe he's just not comfortable, and I'm not going to hold that against him. You know, but I am saying that he strikes me as the kind of person. When I asked him for the photo, he just didn't seem comfortable. But I appreciate him taking the photo with me anyway.
The count's full.
So, but yeah, that was an awesome experience to go down on the field and watch batting practice. That was really cool. And from what I've been told by the staff and everything, you'll see certain players keep coming out for batting practice, but there are certain players you would assume they don't go into the stadium and do batting practice. Like, what the employee was telling me, or the staff member, what he told me was that some of the guys, like Juan Soto, they like to go into the batting cage that's in the stadium. That's what they like to do. They don't necessarily like to come outside and take BP. They like to do it within the stadium or by the clubhouse.
off for the Rockies, the second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Yeah, it's definitely something as a Mets fan you should do.
Hey!
And the crazy part with me is I didn't even pay for mine. I just redeemed it through my Mets reward. I accumulated enough points to be able to redeem it. So I redeemed it, and honestly, that was a fantastic experience.
Hey!
I loved every minute of it. What up, Dodger? How are ya?
One ball, two strikes. Three!
Strike 3, sit down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Nope. Ball one.
All
Ball,
right.
2 strikes the count.
Just got home. Cool. Strike 3, sit down. Right now, all I'm doing is just trying to get some parallel XP with my all New Jersey lineup.
0-1's the count.
Let's save it for tomorrow because I'm not sure when this game is going to end.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball one.
And I really don't want to quit the 1v1, or I don't want to quit right now because I want to make sure I get some parallel XP with Charlie Morton.
3!
Strike 3, sit down. Tomorrow there should be nothing. Nothing at all for me to do.
Jaden Hill.
Hey! 0-1. One and one. Two balls, 1 strike.
Not gonna. What? That should have fallen. What the heck? Yeah, I'm starting to see my stream and it's getting kind of like,
Hey!
what's the word for it?
0-2.
I wouldn't say laggy, but I'm starting to see it not have a clear picture. Strike 3, sit down. Wow, he swung at that. See, when the batter's not there, I can't really tell.
Ball! That pitch is out. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike. Yeah!
Dropping frames?
One ball,
Yeah,
2
exactly. I think that's what it is. I think I'm dropping frames, and I don't like that. But there shouldn't be any internet interference right now. Sure, it's fine now, but it's been happening in the stream.
Ball. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down. All right, I guess I'm back to bunting because I haven't had any offense for a while. No, I know. It's just I don't have enough. I don't have strong enough internet to be able to stream on OBS or using a capture card. Believe me, if I could, I would. I already have the capture card. I just don't have the internet. Yeah.
He's in there.
Now batting, second baseman Davis Schneider.
No, but this is something that I'm picking up on my stream. Like, I'm watching my stream too, so that I can monitor for any problems. And I'm seeing a little bit of it becoming, like, cloudy, the image becoming cloudy.
Hey!
Hall of Fame player program.
Hey! Got
Ah,
him!
man.
Ah! Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. 3!
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
No, yeah, believe me, we would not be able. I would not be able to stream in the dial up days. So believe me, I'm not. I recognize that technology has come a long way since then, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have its issues.
Hey! Ball, that's too high.
I guess what my biggest concern is that it's going to get to the point where my stream starts to miss parts
Hey!
and it's going to skip to the next, whatever the next
Number
part
44,
is.
Jimmy
And people are going to miss it.
Burgess.
They're going to miss what happened. They're going to be like, well, I couldn't see what happened. Sorry, technology still has issues. Nothing I can do about that.
Timeout. That ball bounced over. Ground roll double. Ball. Counts 1-0.
No. Because any new technology that is formed, it's going to have its issues. And then something's going to come along that's going to make that technology obsolete. And then what was the point of trying to fix it if we were just going to improve it?
Yeah.
And then that technology is going to have its issues, and we're going to repeat this cycle.
Time. That ball bounced over. 2 bases. I'm out. Ground rule double.
Oh, excuse me. It's weird. Technology is weird. Like, we've developed artificial intelligence, but the only thing we can do with it right now,
1, no strikes.
or at least the most common use for it, is asking questions. I mean, for God's sakes, we were able to tell Alexa to make a shopping list, or we were able to ask Siri, to schedule this appointment. Nowadays, all we're asking AI to do is answer. All we have AI doing
2
is
bases, everybody.
asking questions or answering questions.
Nope, that's foul.
Yep. It's all a cycle. It's all a cycle. We upgrade technology, then we have issues with it, so we upgrade the technology, and we continue to have issues. So it's a cycle.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
That's a home run?
We got a ground rule double. 2 bases.
I will say that. Sorry. What I was trying to say was that despite some technology going out of style, like gaming consoles, sometimes the old ones work just as fine as the new ones. In fact, I still have my PlayStation 2.
That hopped over. 2
And I've had it for years now. And yet it still works. I even have a ton of games over to my right here. I have a ton of games from the PS2 era. And they all still work.
Hey!
Well, you know what I would say to that,
No ball, 2
SP champ?
strikes.
I tell them, get good. Get good. Be good. be good teams, and I won't beat up on you. I could go up against other teams. Like, I could go up against the Angels. I could go up against the Pirates.
Foul ball.
Let's see, who else could I go up against? The Rays, I guess. Yeah, but they were actually decent this year. Was there even a bad team in? I guess Baltimore. Baltimore was pretty bad this year. Right? Or at least when I went to their game in May, they were pretty bad.
Ball. That's inside.
They did not live up to their expectations. Yes.
2-2 the count.
Leading for the first two months of the season, and then
Count is
come
3-2.
June, it all just went downhill from there. Yeah, definitely mismanaged, for sure. More specifically, the pitching was mismanaged.
No, that's down. Two balls, two strikes. Three.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. 0-1.
Yeah, I mean, they go out of style, but you know what? Every now and then I like to pop in MVP Baseball 2005, and
Nope.
I like to
Outside.
just play owner mode. I mean, I haven't done it for a while, but... And I
0-2.
also like to play the old
2-2 the count.
Maddens and reminisce about the Superstar mode. Definitely not what it was back then was not what it is today.
Aye.
I mean, there weren't stories or anything with it, but I don't know. It always. What's the word I'm looking for? It always felt like that you were focused on one goal. Get to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
0-1's the count. Aye.
And it made that very clear in the beginning when it would have that little video where it's like more than 15,000 NFL players have worn more than 15,000 players have worn an NFL uniform, but less than 250 have made it to the Hall of Fame. And that was literally the intro.
Time. That ball bounced over. Two bases.
I think, gosh, for me, Madden 09 had to be my favorite Madden. just the big thing they added to Superstar mode that I really appreciated was that at the end of practices or at the end of training camp, you would get
Timeout. Ground rule double.
you would get
2
XP
bases, everybody.
and you could use that XP to improve your player. You know how the old Maddens in Superstar mode they would tell you would get a certain boost at the end of training camp or the practices or anything like that, and that would just be your upgrade for the year, and you wouldn't really upgrade. Well, Madden 09 fixed that so that you could upgrade your player and make him like an 80 plus overall player. But I always put the sliders and the difficulty in my favor. So by the time I ended training camp, not only was I like starting for the team,
Timeout. That ball bounced over.
but I also had like a 90 overall guy.
Aye.
No. I was just talking about Superstar mode in Madden 09, how they made it so, you can improve your player by accumulating points in training camp, and I would usually put the sliders and the difficulty in my favor so that when I ended training camp, I ended up with like a 90 overall player. And I was just a starter. I can tell you in all the other Maddens, I never came close to getting a 90 overall player. So, Madden 09 really did wonders for me. I love that video game. But MVP Baseball 2005 will always be my favorite. Madden 09, it was Brett Favre who was on the cover. In fact, I have it right here. Hold on. When I get a little break here.
Aye.
But it's important to know that was Favre in the Packers uniform. They didn't have him in the Jets uniform. Because that was the year that he joined the Jets. Alright, let's see. Should have it right here. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Yep. Right here.
Yeah.
Sometimes I even like to play some of the old adventure games that I played when I was younger. So, like, what do I have here? I'm a sports guy.
Timeout.
What is
Chievos? 2
Chievos?
bases, everybody.
What is that? Oh, I still have the Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock game. I even have the little controller.
We got a ground
Which
rule
one
double.
was that? The
2 bases.
Madden 09 you're talking about? Here, I'll get it now. It's over here. Hold on. I'll show it. Oh, God. Yep. Right here. Still got all the buttons and everything. Even the little strumming bar still works. Oh. The only thing that doesn't work on this is the whammy bar. It gets stuck. So, whammy bar is no good. So I can't use that. That makes it extremely difficult during guitar battle. When someone has the whammy power up, ooh, that just makes it tough.
Aye. 0-2. That's a ball.
I mean, in my opinion, Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock was the best out of all the video games.
2-2 the count.
You know, I also enjoyed Guitar Hero World Tour, but the story just didn't make sense to me. I was a little confused by it. I even have some of the old MLB The Show games.
Now batting, left fielder, Lawrence Butler.
It's just the song selection was perfect. I mean, you had rock. To me, my favorite level. My favorite level, and I don't know if this is the same as it was on the Xbox, but mine was the jailhouse. I loved the jailhouse. Mainly because it had Rock You Like a Hurricane and Welcome to the Jungle, which are two of my favorite songs in that game.
One and one. Nope.
And then they also ended the game on such a high note, no pun intended. But they ended it on two really great songs. When you had to battle Lou on The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And then to end the game, you played Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force. Oh my God. If you could play Through the Fire and Flames on Expert, I mean, you might as well be a guitarist. I've seen people do that on YouTube, and I'm like, I could never do that.
Three.
I don't know. I could just never get past. I could never get past hard. I got stuck on the first level on hard. But what was weird
3-2.
is that I played Guitar Hero Aerosmith, and I was able to play on hard through most of the game. There was one song that I could play on Expert. There was one. I didn't play it that well, but I played it well enough to pass. Guitar Hero World Tour, I want to say it was Living on a Prayer. I think it was Living on a Prayer. But boy, after I did that, I was just like, I felt like I went through a workout.
Ball 4. First base.
Yeah, but that's the only song that I could do that I was able to do on Expert. That was part of Guitar Hero World Tour. We're talking about the old Guitar Hero games. You know, the one you literally get a guitar for a controller, and then you have these buttons, and then you gotta like press the buttons, make it seem like you're playing a guitar. It's definitely a millennial game, for sure. Guitar Hero?
Timeout. That hopped over. 2 bases. One zero.
I don't know. I never heard of Rockstar. I've heard of Rock Band. In fact, I actually have the, is the game for it here? Let me see. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Oops. I want to knock over my TV. Let's see. It's still here. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Right here. So, see, I enjoyed Rock Band a lot because my friends and I, when we were in middle school,
Ball.
we would all go and hang out to one of my friends' house, and that we would just play Guitar Hero or Rock Band all the time.
2 bases.
Because they were the ones that had the PS3, and they also had all the instruments, the microphone, the guitar,
Timeout.
the drums.
2 bases, everybody.
So, unfortunately, we didn't hang out much longer after that, but I enjoyed those times for sure.
Double. 2 bases.
I didn't even think that they still made a Guitar Hero game.
Timeout. Ground rule double.
Okay. Yeah, if I wasn't a guitarist, I was singing, but I never played the drums. But all right, Dark Knight, you go get your flu shot. Very important. Very important to go get that flu shot. Coming up on flu season.
Time. That ball bounced over 2 bases.
Yep. Great talking to you, Dark Knight. Thanks for bringing back some good memories. Days of playing Guitar Hero and PlayStation 2 and all that. What a time. You tell him, and then if he starts crying, you tell him, suck it up, Buttercup. It's like that teen that wants a car for Christmas or their birthday. Yeah, honey, don't think that's gonna happen. Because,
Count 1-0.
I'd like to not die. Oh, God.
Timeout.
Like I said, I don't think there's anywhere that even makes Guitar Hero games anymore. I think the last true music game that they made was Rock Band 4. And I have the controller and the game for that. But I don't want to get copyrighted. Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name of them off the top of my head. Once again, we have a case of the invisible batter. Maybe it's John Cena. You know, we can't always see him. We can't see the batter. I guess that makes sense. Strike 3, sit down. Did he put that on his Christmas list?
That's ball 2.
See, the way that I would tell him, or the way that I would, if I were instructing your nephew to make his Christmas list, I would tell him whichever thing he wants most for Christmas, put it at the top of the list. Put it like top 3 or top 4, so that Santa knows that, hey, those are the items he really wants for Christmas. Those are the items that if he doesn't get them, it's going to be a disappointment. And then maybe everything else based on that Like middle, okay, yeah, kind of sucks, but I won't throw a temper tantrum. And then bottom is, okay, I wanted this because I saw it, but, not going to impact my Christmas if I don't get it. That's how I would format it. Oh! I mean, did you tell him that Santa has to deliver to millions of kids around the world? Like, billions, actually. Billions of kids. How's he supposed to get five pages of Christmas presents? Jesus.
Yeah. Hole one's the count.
4 or 5 things. Eh. I would have said 10. That way I could say, okay, top 5, let's say, are most important. Gotta have it for Christmas.
Timeout. That hopped over. 2 bases.
6 through 8. Let that be, okay, I want it, but, not a deal breaker. And then 9 and 10 could be like, if I don't get this,
Ball one, no
so
strikes.
be it. Oh, geez. What is this, going to be a freaking novel? And this is the one who's a teenager, right? I think you have your... Sounds like you got your work cut out for yourself. Hey, I didn't bother asking, and I should have asked, but you said that your sister was one of the federal employees furloughed during the government shutdown. Did she ever get her job back? Not that it's any of my business, but I just
Ball one.
I just thought about it as we were talking about Christmas presents, and just thought I would ask.
1-0.
Oh, good. Yeah, because you never know. You never know if when you get laid off like that or furloughed, you never know if your job is going to be back. So good to see that she got her job back. I mean, the Trump administration was saying some of those federal jobs would never come back. Now, they may have just been saying that to intimidate the Democrats to agree to open the government. I don't know, but I will say that's scary to think, that something like that could have destroyed a life. It's not right. It's not right.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
But I'm glad that your sister still has her job.
Counts 1-0. Ball. That's inside.
Oh, wait a minute. Ah, crap. Crap, I meant to bring in Outlighter.
Now,
All right, well, I'll bring him in now.
Lighter.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, I agree. I just, what I was saying was that there was always that possibility that the job may never come back.
Ball 2.
And that's scary to think that a fight like that could destroy the lives of hundreds, if not thousands of people. You know?
Aye. 0-2 is the count.
You know? I mean, I hope I don't sound political when I say this, but I never understood why Congress kept using continuing resolutions to keep the government open. It's like, why can't you pass these bills? Like, you go through committees. You say, okay, this is what we can afford. You know, this is what we need. This is how the money should be spent. I get that it's political, but you would think that these people that are controlling these budgets and everything would have this already done.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, I never in school, I always had to turn assignments in on time, or else my grade was impacted whenever it was turned in late. Like, why does Congress get to be like, okay, we get a 2-month extension for opening the government, and in that 2 months, mind you, most of that 2 months is going to be spent on vacation because you have Thanksgiving, you're going to have the Jewish holiday, you're going to have the Christmas holiday, the New Year's. Like, I feel like that Congress should not be getting extensions. You know, if we were taught in school to turn things in on time, then we should be following that if you're going to Congress. You should not be like, okay, let's get a continuing resolution so that we can 6 months, so we can kick the can down the road for the next 6 months and then worry about it later. Like, no.
We got a ground rule double, 2 bases.
That's not how it should be. But maybe I'm just getting political. I'm just using the analogy of school because I think it's something we can all relate to. Like,
The pitcher, number 8,
Excuse me.
Kyle Teal.
You didn't get no. You took a hit in the grade every time your assignment was turned in late. If you didn't turn it in at all, well, guess what? That's an automatic F right there. You don't get to say, okay, here's part of it. Now let me finish up the other part and I'll give it to you in a couple of months. Like, no. Finish the damn bills. If you're that confident that it will pass, then pass it. But if you're not, then get to work and figure out what it is that you need to do in order to pass it. Well, quite frankly, I don't even know how homework works now. I don't even know how that works. I lived at a time period where you didn't submit your homework in online. Heck, you didn't even take quizzes online. I only did that once I got to college. But I feel like that my analogy is it's not delivering the point.
Timeout. Ground rule double. 2 bases, everybody. Ah! 0-2.
What my point is, or what I'm trying to say is, I believe that these lawmakers should have these bills done. Like, no more wasting time.
That ball bounced over.
No more continuing resolutions. Like, pass the damn bill. Pass it. If you're confident in it, pass it. If you're not confident, then figure out what it is that you need to do in order to get people to vote for it. Stop dragging the feet. Stop listening to outside voices. Like, get to work. And if you're not going to get to work, guess what? Forfeit your paycheck. Because as long as you're not working, you should not be earning a paycheck. You want to close the government down? Fine. You shouldn't get paid while you're doing it.
0-2 is the count.
If people have to struggle through a government shutdown, then lawmakers should have to as well. Strike 3, sit down. Maybe that'll be more of an incentive for shutdowns to be avoided. Maybe bills will be passed on time instead of let's fund the government for now through a continuing resolution, and then we'll come back to it months down the road. Less of that and more of, okay, here's the bill, this is what's in it. And if it passes, great. Still has to be signed into law by the president, but I do have to wonder on one thing, though. I do wonder about this. When was the first government shutdown in U.S. history? 1981. So this is not a new concept, or this is a new concept. Like the U.S. government never shut down, even prior to November 23rd, 1981. Like, think of that. The country went through war, and the government never shut down. It went through a pandemic in 1920, never shut down. It went through numerous economic crises and in changes and everything to the U.S. economy, never shut down until 1981. Since then, shutdowns have become too common. I'm sorry about getting political here. I don't mean to get political, but it just infuriates me. Okay, I'm upset for both. I'm upset with both sides of the aisle because they would rather play politics than actually care about what kind of impact the shutdown would have on people's lives, and I find it disgusting. But all to make a point, right? That's all it is. Make your point, get whatever you want, and then, be ready when you're in the majority because you're going to have to do the same damn thing. Anyway. Should I end it there? I guess I can open up some packs. Yeah, at least I'm at 1.456 million. All right. Thanks for sticking around, SB Champ. I appreciate it. Feel better, okay? I'm sorry for my little rant on government shutdowns, but it just it pisses me off. Well, I appreciate that, but you should never feel like you have to make up anything to me. Ooh. Is it Reggie Sanders? Sorry, I'm getting towards the end of this stream anyway. I thought maybe the New Jersey lineup would get me It got me through most of the stream, but I, for one, am not sorry. I mean, actually, I'm kind of glad that I've been opening up these packs because I just got 2 freaking diamonds out of it. I think I'll open up 3 more packs and then call it a stream. I also have to figure out how the hell am I going to stay up tonight. I got work tomorrow night and I got to get back on my overnight sleep schedule. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, this was great. We got the Retro Finest program done, which I didn't think would take me that long, and it didn't. So I'm glad that we were able to get that done, and we were even able to start parallel XPing some of the guys on the all New Jersey players lineup. So it's great. It's absolutely great whenever I can do that, and you know, things will be good. So tomorrow, I mean, I have my game against Dodger because I think I put it off for as long as I could now. But I will. But Dodger, we will definitely play our game tomorrow. Maybe I'll tackle some conquest maps, ones that are not going to take me an entire stream to complete. We'll see. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.